Chairman, give it.
Comrade, I use I do for you.
Now my neighbor wife.
Okay, not make them.
May we meet you, sir?
Yeah, I'm Comrade Edozie Emmanuel, State Chairman of Pasan.
Sir, we have observed that this place is under lock and key. We want to know what informed this action. Because today is supposed to be sitting day. The gate is locked and there's no legislative activity. What has led to this, sir?
Well, just want to let you know that we are aggrieved. The legislative staff all over the country, we are not happy with what is happening. Now, what we are doing now is just to help the system work well. We are trying to protect the Constitution. You know, the Constitution is the grand law, is what is binding on all of us. And in the Constitution, we have, I think, the last alteration, the third alteration, the second schedule. We have the independence of the legislature, what we call the financial autonomy, clearly stated out, but it's not being upheld, it's not being implemented. So what we are fighting for actually is financial autonomy for the states, for Delta State, for the 36 states. National Assembly, maybe they're doing their operating theirs, but we do not have it in the states. We do not have it in, although in Delta State, we know that the law was passed. As a matter of fact, Delta State was the first to pass theirs. But we need the thing fully implemented. But if you look at the laws, there's supposed to be something we call SAC, State Accounts Allocation Committee. The way we have FAC, we're supposed to have SAC in the states. And the people that are supposed to be members are the Finance Commissioner, who is supposed to be the chairman. Then we now have the registrar, the chief registrar of the judiciary. You know, we have the State High Court, we have Customary Court of Appeal, we have a multi-door, we have a House of Assembly, and we have the Judicial Service Commission. But who is supposed to represent them there is the Chief Registrar, then the Finance Commissioner, Accountant General, then the Clerk of the House. They're supposed to form this SAC committee. The same way, as soon as they bring money from FAC, the state will not sit. We have three arms of government. We have the judiciary, the legislature, and the executive. As soon as they bring their money, they sit down, give the legislature theirs, give the judiciary theirs, then the state ESCO will collect theirs. We manage our money, we pay our salary, we do all our things. We don't need to go camp in hand, seeking for money. Anytime we get approval, then we now go to Accountant General, we go to Commissioner, and begin to pursue approval. That is not what the Constitution stated. So we need that autonomy. And as a matter of fact, if we have autonomy, look at what is happening in Rivers. If the legislature is fully autonomous, if they are fully independent, all this unnecessary interference will not be there. We should be able to bring out good laws for the good governance of the states. Then the judiciary that people are crying, they will be able to even give us better judgment if they are fully autonomous. So that is why we are here.
Okay, so other than the financial autonomy you're clamoring for, is there any other reason you guys are on strike? Because I can see that there are other two items there, if you can speak.
Yes, apart from the financial autonomy, one of the major components of financial autonomy is CONLES. The legislature has a salary scheme called Consolidated Legislative Salary Structure. National Assembly, they are receiving it. Edo, Bayelsa is receiving, Gombe is receiving, Nasarawa, Plateau, so many states listed. So many states are receiving. So we want Delta State to implement for us, for the legislature. That is one main training and retraining, of course. You know, if we are well trained, our capacity will be improved and we'll be able to perform well because we have the honorable members. We are the engine room, we are the secretariat. The honorable members, if you don't have people that will do good votes and proceedings, we have official reporters. If they are not well trained, if all the bureaucracy, if we are not well trained, we cannot help the honorable members bring out good laws.
So when did this action commence?
We started yesterday. You know, this thing was, we did it about 2 years ago. And at that point then, there was an executive order signed by our former president then. And since then, nothing has been done. The state governors are not doing us any good. That thing was signed. We had a protracted strike about 1 month. We shut down the entire, and then I think Itainan was the special advisor to the president then on legislative matters. All of them, they gathered together. Then a law was signed. I mean, an executive order was issued out. And some state governments started fighting. Up to now, they have not implemented it. So what they are doing, they just crashed. Nothing has been done as far as we are concerned.
So no word from the Delta State government?
Yes, we have a law. We have a law. Like I said earlier, Delta State was the first to domesticate that autonomy law. But we need it fully implemented. We need it fully implemented. And the only way it can be fully implemented is by setting up the appropriate organs. First of all, SAC. As soon as money comes from FAC, you share the money to executive, to the judiciary, and to the legislature. We know how to. You have organs of government audit to make sure that the money is appropriately used. So that
how
is.
How long is this action going to last?
It's indefinite until we get directive from national. So, the 36 states is locked down.
So what has been the? I know His Excellency Right Honorable Sheriff Obori promised to implement the Condes. Condes, huh?
Yeah.
What has been the negotiation so far?
You know, he's somebody that we produce from here. So he's our father, and he remains our father.
Yes.
Because we told the outside world that he's a good man, you know, because we worked with him here for about 6 years. So we also believe that he will listen to us. He has promised us that we will do it. And we are waiting, because we know that in the shortest time. We also believe that before we even open this gate, in the next few days, we hear that the thing has been approved. So we believe him. You know, he's the Kodo master.
Yes.
He's our sheriff. Yeah. So we believe him so much.
So what has been the response of the speaker towards Pasan?
The speaker, man, you know, this thing is not peculiar to Delta State.
What has been his relationship
the thing is all over.
Pasan?
I think the speaker, I'm sure he would have traveled, because I've learned that they had meeting with our president and some other national officers. I'm not a national officer, but we have some persons, all of us cannot be traveling up and down. So some persons at Abuja, they had meeting with a conference of speakers on, we're also fighting for them. Because if this autonomy is approved for them, I think they will be better off. They will be able to, they will have money to operate. And so it's not personal between us and our speaker. Our speaker presently is the treasurer of conference of speakers. So I'm sure he would have traveled, because they are likely to have meeting today or tomorrow. So I'm sure he would have traveled to Abuja too. So we are monitoring the dialogue, the negotiation.
Okay, finally for me, what would be your call to your members as this indefinite strike continues?
What again can I say is that we have to remain calm. We must remain steadfast. They just have to bear with us. You know, here now we have Delta State health insurance scheme. We have a scheme, yeah, but they cannot operate because here it's shut down. The people managing it are our staff. They cannot come to work, and so many people are suffering. So they just have to bear with us. At the end, we will be better off.
Sorry,
I'm Comrade Edozie Emmanuel.
Where's the vice chair?
My vice chair. This is Chairman Emeritus.
Chairman.